Yeah, I mean, you want to be the points leader after the second half is the most important. But yeah, certainly, you know, glad we're still leading. Tonight was a big positive for us. It was a little bit of a struggle this weekend, more than we anticipated. I didn't get a good lap qualifying, and that was really the start of us being behind tonight. And about our second or third adjustment, Jason and that group really hit it and really found something that I liked. And our car started driving really good. I could pass really good, start working our way up through the field. It was just such long runs and such long greens that they just got, you know, really, really far ahead of us. But overall, I was really, really proud of my whole Dollar General team. They had a great pit stop there at the end. Did a great job with adjustments. And, you know, the way the night went, it was crazy. We fired off for that last restart, and the two cars in front of me had two tires. And I couldn't believe that they figured out how to give me a chance to win again, and I'm kind of disappointed that I didn't figure out how to win it with the position he put me in a good restart that I had coming out of the turn 2 and second. I thought for sure I'd have a shot to go around Casey, and just you know, couldn't get it done.
Questions for Matt Kenseth. We'll start here front row with Tom.
Hey Matt, Tom Jensen, FoxSports.com. Congratulations. What's your main takeaway from the weekend? Are you happy with where you finished and happy with holding on to the points lead and that Jimmy that team gave it away, or are you disappointed that you didn't come in here more competitive at the start?
I'm not disappointed at all right now. It's hard to, man, this is a tough deal. It's hard to run up front every week. It's hard to win races. It's hard to do all that. And I felt like tonight, the 48 probably had us beat. I'm not sure about the 5 overall because I didn't race with them that much and hear lap times, and we were kind of coming from the back. But I thought we had you know, in between a second and a 4th or 5th place car at worst, and you know, we finished there or a little better. So I'd call that a successful night. I mean, you want to, you know, like I said, they put me in a chance to win there at the end, and being greedy, of course you want to win, and you go out and do everything you can do, you know, and I couldn't get that done. But yet for where we started and you know, how we were the first 2 runs of the race, I thought my whole team did an incredible job. You know, I was happy where we ran, happy where we finished. So I feel like you got to be able to run in the top 5 every week to have a shot at this deal. I know you're not going to finish there every week, but I think you have to be good enough to finish there every week, and you know, not make mistakes, and you know, hopefully get good finishes.
Let's go upstairs to press box, and then we'll come downstairs. Go ahead, press box for Matt Kenseth.
Lee Spencer, Fox Sports. After the race, Jason Ratcliffe said something along the lines that he learned something at the end on that last run. Did you guys have time to discuss it yet?
Yeah.
Okay. And?
Yeah, I'm going to tell you what it is. That's why I started laughing before you even got out of your mouth. No, we talked about, yeah, I did see him, you know, we talked for about 5 or 10 minutes on pit road, just a couple things about the car, and you know, a couple things we did for adjustments or what maybe we'd do next time, just those kinds of things. So, man, they did an incredible job tonight. I'm sure I had him frustrated by run 2 because I was getting cranky that I couldn't get my car to turn, and man, they did some really, really nice adjustments to really wake it up. That's hard to do on pit road these days, and they did a good job of that.
And your pit crew has been pretty spot on most of the season. They stumbled a little bit tonight. You think it's just a night race, or, you know, is everybody just going to have an off night, or, you know, this, for you to come back the way you did was pretty stellar?
Well, you know, I'd have to look into that a little bit more, because I didn't think they really had an off night that I know of. So there was a couple stops that were a little slow, and you know, and we lost a couple spots. But I know we were pulling spring rubbers on at least 2 of those stops, and that's always going to slow it down. I know one time I think we put a rubber in and only lost 2 spots, which I thought was pretty incredible. You know, and then at the end there, they nailed it there at the end, and you know, I was the second car out on 4 tires, but the first car out on 4 tires was you know, 3 spots ahead of me coming down pit road, and you know, they beat the 18 off pit road that last stop, and you know, got me in a position to have a shot at it. So you know, they've been really on it. They've been doing a great job.
Nate,
where's the blazer, Nate? Oh, okay.
You want to put it on for the question?
No, you're okay.
It's probably not going to like the question, so maybe I should wear it because I need to like protect myself. Nate Ryan, USA Today Sports. Complexion of the race changed greatly with that debris caution with what I guess 26 to go. Jimmy said seemed to indicate he didn't really see it. Did you see the debris that brought out that yellow?
I didn't really look for it. That's I don't know. We for us we're gonna where we ended up finishing, I think, is where we're gonna finish, went green to the end. I mean, obviously, with Jimmy dominating and he didn't get the win, he's gonna have I'm sure it's gonna, I don't know the right word to say here, not bother him more, but he's going to think about it more. I honestly didn't look, and I didn't even think about it because the caution came out. I more tried to get caught up and got on the radio with Jason immediately and started talking about what my car was doing and changes and what we wanted to try to get. How my cars were on the lead lap, just those kinds of things to try to get ready for our pit stop. I honestly, I couldn't see the 48, and I couldn't see second place. I could see third place, and I was running 18 down by 0.3 a lap, and I have no idea how far first and second. I don't think I was going to catch first, but I don't know how close him and Casey were, if they were close to battling or what. I couldn't see that far. I don't think I was going to catch everybody and beat them, but I thought we were going to run third.
Bob?
I'm Bob Hocker, Sporting News. Lots made of Jimmy and their team in the Golden Horseshoe that they seem to have. I'm quite curious if you feel fortunate that you kind of were able to beat them on a day when they were so dominant.
Yeah, I'd feel more fortunate if we would have won for sure. But yeah, I mean, that's a hard one to answer. I mean, I guess if you're talking about points, you always want to finish ahead of the guys that are close to you and that you're racing. I mean, for sure you want to finish ahead of them. But for me, like I said, I think the finish was the same, with or without the caution for me. But obviously, it looked like he was leading all laps and out front there then when the caution came out. So that's part of the sport. You just don't know when the caution's going to come out, and these restarts are crazy. You got to be good in long runs and restarts and do all that. And some nights are easier to restart, than others. Last weekend, for instance, I mean, we could do okay under green, but got all those restarts, and man, I'd lose 4 or 5 spots every restart. We were so loose. So, I mean, every weekend's a little different. You're never sure what's going to happen.